Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Just Cause, 1995. I'm giving this 5 out of 5 stars. I love this flick. It's going to be a noir whodunit. Starts off with Sean Connery as a professor at Cambridge. He's engaging in a debate with another so-called expert on capital punishment. It's actually quite good. The arguments that he's making against capital punishment actually make sense to me. And the ironic thing is they call him a liberal, but I'm Catholic. I'm opposed to the death penalty. I guess I should state that right off the bat. It still has a pretty cool plot twist. I wasn't expecting it. So they kind of use the argument against capital punishment to fool you in this one. And in the middle of the movie, it kind of spoils the rest of it. So I want to give you a heads up. I'll let you know when I'm about to spoil the ending, but the ending is pretty much the last half of the movie, I think. Or at least a good chunk, maybe the last quarter of the movie. So, this black dude gets taken in for the murder of an 11-year-old white girl. He's brutalized, tortured, and coerced into a confession. Lawrence Fishburne actually plays Russian roulette with his mouth in order to get a tape-recorded confession from him. This was after he got the crap beat out of him by some white cop. So he's on death row now. It's about 10 years or 9 years later. I can't remember. And his mother appeals to Sean Connery to be his lawyer so they can retry the case and get him acquitted. Meanwhile, the dude's like conniving against him. He cuts a deal with Ed Harris, who's also in jail as a serial killer. He agrees to kill Ed Harris' parents in exchange for his freedom. So Ed Harris confesses to the killing, even though he didn't do it, of the 11-year-old girl. And Ed Harris tells Sean Connery where the knife is located, and he pretty much confesses, and the acquittal is granted. Then the dude goes on a rampage as soon as he's free. He doesn't agree to have drinks with Sean Connery because he's got business to take care of. Turns out that Sean Connery's wife was a prosecutor at the time. One of his jail instances where he was accused of rape, and the case was dropped, but the result of the charges led to him being brutalized and castrated, and he also lost his. He also got kicked out of Cornell. He was going to Cornell at the time. And so he wants to get revenge on Sean Connery's wife and his daughter, played by very young Scarlett Johansson. Ned Beatty is in this. He plays a corrupt, kind of inept kind of public defender. But ironically, he... even though he didn't really put too much effort into his job to defend the dude still was ended up being guilty, and the end scene is just absolutely hilarious, unintentional humor. I think Siskel and Ebert were split on this one. And, a lot of the big name critics disliked the ending, but I thought it was pretty funny, actually. It's like that movie with Neville Brand eaten alive, if you know what I mean. I don't want to spoil too much of the ending, but I think I already spoiled most of the movie pretty much. I said I was going to warn you when I was going to spoil it, but I forgot to do that. Sorry. Anyways, highly recommend it. Check it out. I'll look for the trailer and or the movie in the description box. Put that link in there if it exists. Highly recommend it. For this movie, highly recommended. Check it out. Laters.